What's up? Biggest Daddius here, doing another video for you today. I went to go and see the new Star Wars at the cinema in our IMAX. Absolutely loved it. And over the Christmas period, I noticed that the PSN store is having a nice sale on Battlefront, a whole £27. So I thought that's a bit of a bargain. Need to get in there, as I didn't purchase it on release, so that was great. So I picked it up and absolutely love this game. It's quite a change from Black Ops 3, 2, all of those, and I found this nice little mode which I absolutely love. It's a bit like the old Rebel Assault, Rogue Squadron. You fly either a TIE Fighter, an Interceptor. If you're on the Rebel team, you'll be flying an A-Wing or an X-Wing, and yeah, it's just dogfighting pretty much the entire way through. Quite easy. You seem to get quite a lot of points as well throughout the game, and the game's over quite quickly, to be fair. There's a couple of nice little features that you can be a hero ship, so you can either be Boba Fett's slave or you can be the Millennium Falcon if you're on the Rebel team, and they're always good to be. You pretty much dominate the playing field if you're one of those. You can get shot down or even rammed, but generally you will stay ahead of the game. So, but this particular game we're playing here is I'm not quite sure really what happened, but basically we just dominated them. I was online. It was last night. I recorded this. The reason I'm commentating over it now is just because I was with my co-pilot in over my head, who you probably will see flying around. He's my partner on this, so yeah, here he is in the yellow there, just going to fly past me in his Interceptor. Between us, we just, I think we almost scored more than the entire team. I don't know what was going on, but I'm not complaining by any means. So there's the slave ship you just see up there. I haven't seen the Falcon, I don't think yet, but as you can see, locking onto them, they're just quite mincemeat really. I just sort of hang around this whole area, waiting for them to come in. And not every game's like this, but when you do get a game that is this good, it's always nice. I don't know if you probably didn't notice at the beginning of the video, but there's all these little power-ups you can see, the little white circles and things down the bottom on the ground. Always worth picking those up, especially the one that does the cooldown. We found that out. It's very useful to have that. Basically just means your guns and your rockets replenish quicker. So if you're firing your lasers in the back of someone like that, you don't overheat as quick. So effectively you're going to fire more into the back of them. And obviously if you fire a rocket, I think that also replenishes quicker. So when I first started playing this, I didn't actually use it at all. I was just straight into the battle. Gun kept on overheating, quite annoying, but I didn't really think much of it until last night, which again, in over my head, basically told me this little tip, and it's an awesome tip. Since doing that, it makes a massive difference. So when you just start out, basically you just fly down. They're normally quite near the beginning. You can see them all dotted all over the place. If someone else grabs it, then just either go for another one or wait, it will regenerate. So some maps you play on, then it's a little bit close. Literally when you first start, you're in the thick of the fight, so you sometimes may not get it straight away. But overall, you should be able to pick one up quite quick. And a lot of multiplayer games I've been playing, not many team members go for these. If you go for these, it will help you get loads of points. As you can see, I'm racking up the points here, and your team gets a big chunk of points as well. So always worth going for those. Obviously if you're the slave ship or the Falcon, you take them down a whole lot quicker than if you're a TIE Fighter or an X-Wing. There seems to be on this particular level a lot of computer players I mean, there are still quite a few players. You can tell the players because they have a name on there. I'll try and find one in a minute. When you lock in onto them, they have their name on it rather than just nothing, and that's when you know it's a real player as opposed to a computer player. So that's all computers. Plus, you get more points if you kill a player. So, it's always worth going for those. But you get 1 point for your team when you kill a computer player, but you just don't get as much score. And generally speaking, they are a lot easier to shoot down than a real life player. So, as you can see, these guys are all just computer ones still popping up in front of me. And it's just, as they're right there, you might as well take them down. There we go, I've picked one up now. That was a proper player, and you can always tell because they normally talk as well in the background. I get some wise comment about whatever. So again, go straight for the transports whenever you see those. And it's quite interesting actually if you're on the other team and that happens, or when your one comes up, you can see all the real players because they all head straight across there, generally speaking. I should have blown up then when that guy hit me, but I didn't. I didn't even get a chance, everyone just battered it. And this was my one and only death of the whole game, which quite frustrating because I almost made a whole clear round. Well, you can see by the score, 162 by 43. It's a trouncing. They've got no real chance, I think, of pulling it back. So now I'm on the prowl for my power up, which as I can see is just down here. Every time you die, you have to then re-pick one up. So there we go. Cooldowns refresh faster, and I'm off. There's a real life player there, and there's in over. I'm going to nick his kill, I think. He's trying. I've now overheated. There's quite a few of us trying to shoot this guy. So I do. My apologies in over for stealing this kill. And another one, nicely lined up straight in front. Another little tip which seems to work as well is if you pull back on your power when you're lined dead straight, it basically just gives you your lasers that little bit extra power. There we go, a nice easy victory and a fighter master achievement there, which was quite good. So 26 AI kills, 4 normal kills and 1 death. But as you can see, both of us, me and Overmed, totally dominated. So hope you enjoyed this little video, and subscribe if you do. There'll be plenty more coming up soon. That's it for now. Biggest Adios out.